So here's the backing track, and here's the way I would play with it. I mean, that's pretty much it. But the way Jubu played it might be different than the way I play it, you know, but hey, whatever. But what I think I hear, what I think I hear is a G minor 7th, or like a add 9, a G minor 9, whatever. So you're basically barring on this 3rd fret right here. And when you play this minor 7, you're going to also hammer on the 5th fret on the high E string. So when you play it, so he just, and then he slides into the E flat, D sharp, major 7. So that's how he does it. But I hear the keyboard player playing this. So he does something in the middle on the 3. He plays like a D11, like as a quick passing chord. So, and as a guitar player, that's something that I would do. I would do that with the keyboard player. But as a guitar player, you're really just kind of accompanying. So. So that's like pretty much that part. Pretty much how you would play that part. And it really does require, you know, a level of like finesse, because otherwise it's not going to sound like it should. I'm just making sure my tuning is pretty decent. Her voice is like, she's basically sticking in the pentatonic, you know, scale of her vocals. Her vocals are like, that's pretty much how hers goes. So that's pentatonic scale all the way. Yeah, Ledisi, all right. Yep. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I try to explain in a way that, you know, even someone who never played guitar before can, like, you know, at least they can dig the conversation. Yep. That's all right. Literally. So yeah, that's that little riff, that thing, you know, Jubu gave it the seasoning, you know what I'm saying? And it's like you got to hit it just right. Like, that's very, very important. Very important. This is G minor. That's pretty much what it goes from. This is like a minor 9 right here. So this is from a G minor 9 to a E flat major 7th, and you got to hammer on. And if you want to give it the sauce, use your whammy bar. So right here, it's kind of blending in because it's black, but so oops. Now, if you don't use the whammy bar, you can still. I ain't even using it. You know what I'm saying? You can still give it sauce either way. All right, so G minor 7 or G minor 9, whatever. But if you want to get that high note on that E string, 5th fret, hammer on at the 5th fret on the high E string. Then when you do your major 7th, make sure you hammer on from the 6th to the 8th fret on the B string. You know what I'm saying? Then you go back to the C, do a C minor 9. So like do such, I am teaching right now. Yes. I'm like, I teach, but I'm kind of like discussing, you know what I'm saying? So here is the C minor 7th, played from that 3rd fret, referencing the A string where the bass note is. All right. This is All Right by Ledisi. Yeah, C minor 7th. But if you lift your middle finger on that B string on the 4th fret, that's like a minor 9. Okay. So it looks like, oh. C minor 9, then you go to A flat major 7th. And I'm referencing this low E where the A flat is, the low E string where the A flat is on the 4th fret. And you pretty much loop that for the verse. All right, so and you know, notice the swing, like the jazz swing going on. All right, so that's how it goes. Bum bum bum, doom, bum bum dum dum. And Ledisi, when she's singing, you know, I did it before, but it goes. So that's what she does. And but yeah, Jubu was super. He was laying back on that one. I would be like doing all this other stuff. Now the tricky one is the chorus. The chorus is like, you know, a little bit more going on or whatever. So, but yep, there's a little more going on the chorus, but you still want to reference the same chords and everything. I appreciate that, Bennett. I think it's Brian. Thank you. But yeah, for those of y'all who are just like chiming in, this is All Right by Ledisi. That's what it is. And again, no charts. I'm not showing charts right now. I'm literally just calling out chords. That's what I'm doing. Okay. But I will answer questions. I'll definitely do it. Now let's go to the chorus, because we pretty much have the actual verse. All right. The verse is actually, I mean, once you get that, it's really all about technique and really getting the pocket of it. know. My bad. I mean, that's the vibe. Yeah, that's it. So now the chorus does some other stuff. The chorus definitely does some other stuff, okay? So here it is. Those chord changes are crazy. Yeah, so those chord changes are just really cool. So it goes. That is so cool the way they did that. So the bass is actually doing something interesting because someone would think something different. So the bass is going up. So that note, that B, is going outside of the key. It's going outside of the key. So it's G, B, B flat. And when you put the chorus with it, then the 3 is a D minor 7, then a E flat major 7, then B flat major 7, then A flat major 7. So up to speed. That's how it sounds. So with the beat, it's like, it sounds cool. Now when the singer sings it, sometimes it doesn't seem like much is going on musically, but that's pretty much what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's pretty cool because, like, playing guitar, you don't have to do all the lows. You can just really you can just play those notes. I'm so used to playing the bass that I always just play it. Saying. So that's how I do it. I'm getting better at, like, only playing like the top melodies only, because that really does give it more space for the bass to actually do what the bass does. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's really important. So let me move to this part. And that's pretty much like the whole song, though, to be honest with you, as far as like the pocket of it. But yeah. Boom, 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 boom. I love that. I love that. Let's do it again. Oh my goodness. I need to do it on beat. All right, so let me do it again. Wow. Man. The muted stuff, I mean, it does what it does, you know what I'm saying? So, if I were playing the track, like the actual real track stuff, yeah, it does make it does fill it out, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, that's a good thing to just kind of add in, you know, in a live situation, because clearly the track does what it does. So, all right, so on YouTube, Bones5508. All right, guitar after being a professional keyboard player for years. Well, yeah, I use keyboard. I use keyboard to teach myself guitar. If you put the time in, it'll do what it does. But be encouraged, because I knew piano first and I used it, you know. It's like learning a language, you know what I'm saying? It seems like keyboard might be easier because all the keys are right in front of you. It's like right there. You can just put your finger there. And then these are just strings. You ain't got no black and white. So it might seem like that. So if you kind of lock in with the patterns, you know, it starts to open up. It definitely starts to open up. I mean, the cool thing about guitar, you know, there are some parts that, not that you can cheat, but, you know, if you want to do something in another key, you literally just kind of, you play the same shape, you know. So if I'm playing that's a G major 7th, here's an A flat major 7th, here's A major 7th. I mean, it's the same on piano. It's just that we got the black keys, and you got to kind of position your hand differently to hit those different keys. So that can be kind of interesting. That part can be kind of interesting, but I think of it as, well, what if the black keys were white too? Well, all the shapes would kind of look the same, basically. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it.